Hello everyone, this is G-Shock High Fashion Channel. Today, as you guys can already see now, we're gonna have a look at another vintage G-Shock watch. Before I get started with showing you guys this G-Shock, this very awesome piece over here, let's have a look on the background story real quick, just so you know what we are talking about over here, so you won't miss anything important at all. And here is the perfect Bible G-Shock, and they listed out everything actually, literally every single G-Shock that was released in Japan at least. So this model was released in the year 1994, and let's have a closer look. So we're gonna have three variations of the same model. The one I got over here is, you can see now, orange and red. So it's gonna be this thing over here, this one in green, this one in red, but this part is white, so mine will be in the middle there. So let's have a closer look. This is the DW-6500GJ-1 AJF. This watch has been equipped with single atmospheric pressure or pressure sensor built in them. This sensor will allow one to read the pressure reading, atmospheric pressure, Kodo for altimeter, and this will be for the depth meter as well. That Kiru Skyforce. So this is the naming system for this watch. This is the Skyforce G-Shock, released on February of 1994, operates on 1161 module, and the retail price is only 16,000 yen, which is at that time pretty expensive in my opinion. Alright, the one I'm holding now is indeed vintage, used, and almost, I believe, like 40% working. This thing is almost destroyed already. I mean, just look at it. This guy is over 20 years old, so 24, 23. Very old model, and indeed this model is made of resin material, and over time it will rot. Although, if you're lucky enough, you are able to find this in a mint condition, but the price, I did found this in the mint condition though, but I didn't grab that one. I grabbed this one instead, because the one in excellent condition will be very expensive. What's up about this model? You guys can see now. Let me take a pen. So this will be the sensor, right? The sensor will be located in there. Look at that. This bezel on this model had destroyed the day I got it. I just burned it literally using fire to reconnect all those damaged parts. So at least I could make a video that looks, I mean, it have the looks of a Skyforce at least. And then I'm probably gonna need to get rid of this soon. Anyway, protection up there, LT barrel, so barometer sensor to use to measure the altimeter, and also depth meter. Single sensor. G-Shock over here in red, and we have a lot of writings here in orange, gold, red, green, yellow displayed. I mean, the combinations of all this colorway really looks, or really make the watch appear very, I mean, way ahead of its time. Look at that. It looks very incredible, very stylish. The display is symmetrical, very practical. You're supposed to have a graph in the middle here, but it didn't appear because if you look down here, look at that, error is blinking, which means the sensor is broken. That's the downside, or the thing about vintage G-Shock. You know, you don't know what you're gonna get until you get them. Anyway, if you're looking from the sides, the buttons, all of this supposedly to be in gold, but it had been modded with we swapped to standard buttons, cheap button on the silver version that we got easily today though. So yeah, it's supposed to be coming in gold. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, the buckle should be gold as well. I mean, vintage G-Shock most of the time comes in gold. This one in silver because it's having swap. Just keep that in mind. And we have this weird shape here, almost like a valve or gas tank shape, something like that. Very incredible aesthetic that didn't serve much purpose though, just for appearance. It really makes the watch looking very cool. If you look at here, it almost reminds me of the GW-200 series Frogman for some reason, probably of the curve and this segregated or this texture on top here as well. I mean, very unique as well of its time. It's very, a Skyforce G-Shock looks very weird compared to all other G-Shock that was released on the same year for some reason. Man, it's very incredible. They have several versions of this as well. A Skyforce that have thermometer built in them, so that will be the twin sensor Skyforce. This is the single sensor Skyforce. Alright, one more special thing about this piece is other than barrel, depth and LT is that the watch band. The design of this watch looks very incredible and unique. Look at that. I'm not sure what they are thinking when they add this triangle on this watch band or strap, but it looks way better. I really wish Casio do this thing again on recent release G-Shock, especially the one that comes with this simple watch band. This is indeed going to help with ventilation as well. Very cool. Up here, similar thing again. I swapped the band keeper because I didn't get any band keeper when I got the watch. It comes in a horrible condition. I just grabbed it so that I could share with you guys, because I didn't see anyone sharing this type of watch at all recently. Probably because they are very rare and hard to get, and they are expensive to get brand new as well. But anyway, until I get a brand new version of this, this is all that I have to share with you guys. The buckle should be by Casio Japan. Yeah, similar one. The gold one as well should come. The original gold one should come with Casio Japan as well. However, the watch band over here is the original version, and they are very rare to get as well. Now have a look on the back plate. 1161 DW-6500. They don't have the GJ at the back here. Anyway, stainless steel back, Japan T. Very rare back plate, still made in Japan. So you know they have the Japan quality in them. If the sensor didn't broke, this watch is legitimately still working fine. We could understand that the bezel, they're just plastic, they will rot over time. But remember, G-Shock is built for toughness, and the engine is still working, even after 20 years. I mean, if you pay 16,000 yen for this in 1994 and you take good care of it, this thing, man, it serves a lot of functions, and you still can sell it again. Resell, I mean, very incredible. Anyway, what do we have here? All of this would be used in barometer, depth meter, and altimeter. These are just indicators to measure, similar to this indicator up here or this indicator over here, but in this case just up there. Middle part will be for graph, barometer to predict the weather and all. Down here will be time display. That's about it. If I press mode over here, we're gonna first go to barrel. Look at that, but nothing will appear because you cannot measure it since the sensor already broken. Next we're gonna go to altimeter over here, so meter will appear. If I press this again, meter will still appear. In the middle will show local time, and depth meter indicator over there. So we are now in depth meter. It's impressive to know that they could make a watch in 1994 with a single sensor that could operate above sea level and below sea level with single sensor as well. I mean, look at that. This guy over here requires two separate sensors to operate two different parts, one for air, one for depth. Doing separately would allows us to measure the thing that we're going to measure far more accurately than this one could. That's what I think it is. But anyway, press mode, we'll go to alarm. So we're gonna have like, the button is pretty hard to press. Three alarm with signal, very incredible. You could set the specific date as well, very convenient. And we also gonna have a stopwatch. There it is, simple things, and reset back to 0. The buttons are still working fine though. The only thing that damage in the watch I'm holding now is the sensor. If I could replace the sensor, I think this watch gonna working just fine. I'll find a way, if I could, to replace the sensor ribbon in there. I believe they'll just snap off because they're just plastic parts, rot over time and all. Yeah, if I do able to fix this, I'll show it again or share with you guys. I'm probably gonna grab this again in the future in a far more excellent condition for a proper G-Shock unboxing and review video. But for now, I'm just gonna share real quick since this is the only thing that I have. Alright, wrist check, fit very nice. The sizing aren't that big, although it is very thick and appear big. But the weight is, I mean, it's very lightweight G-Shock and have plenty of complications, although they are not as accurate as the one we got today. This will be good enough if you are a fan of G-Shock or vintage G-Shock, or you are a collector. If you're looking something to beat or for actually to measure, to use the complication at the fullest, don't get this, man. Get the new version instead. This is for the real enthusiast. Man, incredible. Very lightweight though. Anyway, I guess that's all that I have to share in this short video. I hope you guys found this video a little bit useful, informative, and entertaining as well for your future reference. Leave a like if it does, helping you with your next purchase, or if it doesn't, I don't know. Thank you very much for watching, guys. This is G-Shock High Fashion channel, and
Maybe I'm painting blue. What I'm about to do.